What is good, people? Colin Phillips here. So we're starting off this video. We got my boy Crypto Phoenix. If y'all ain't subscribed to Crypto Phoenix, y'all gotta go check this guy out. I don't know who this guy is, but he be dropping some science, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm about to talk about comes from his video, so we're gonna get into it. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my price prediction for XRP. So I've seen a lot of price predictions. We're going to do, this is going to be like a long-term price prediction because I'm not on the Ripple team, so I obviously don't know. I'm in Arkham's Asylum, so I obviously don't know anything about what's going on. Basically, you don't want to sell your XRP, okay, guys? We got some Shiba Inu. I'm going to go over like a little strategy. This is my plan for this bull run, okay? So I have my bull run bag, right? And so pretty much like probably like 50% of it is XRP, and then the other like probably like 20% is BNB Tiger, and then the rest of it is like assorted coins. I got SHIB, I got Hyperliquid, I got all kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me show y'all, tell y'all exactly what I got. You know what I'm saying? I got Hyperliquid, SHIB, XLM, HBAR, Terra Luna Classic, Terra Classic USD, Flare, a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, Kishu Inu. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of stuff. I got a little bag, you feel me? But basically, like, most of it is XRP. That's what I'm truly bullish on, right? And you guys do not sell your XRP, okay? So, as I was talking about Crypto Phoenix, I'm going to just give his price prediction, and then we can go into, and I'm going to tell you how it's going to get there, too. Okay, so this is the first video. I don't know who these guys are, but
out the potentiality of really this wealth transfer where XRP, there's a buyout for $500 million, and how you see it playing out.
We have to look at what's transpired over the last 5 years in regards to XRP. In about 2022, June,
Right.
There were prices that were submitted to the SEC, not the SEC, but the Federal Reserve.
Right.
No.
Okay, so before XRP even blew up like this, I guess they have to submit reports to the Federal Reserve about like how much this asset is actually worth or whatever.
The Federal Reserve, it was the Treasury.
Okay.
And the first
Treasury
prices that were given to them was $35,000.
35,000. That's the very beginning. That was back in like 20 whatever when this thing first started.
Right.
2 months later, there was a readjustment to those prices that were initially given to them.
Right.
And that was $55,000. Do you remember that?
55,000. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's tough. That's tough. 55 bands. Okay.
Okay.
That was from the Valley, right?
Yeah,
Jimmy Valley.
and Molly. Yeah.
Yes.
And about a year, 4 months later, there was another price that was given, and there was more teams that were added to it. I believe our buddy Zach was one of those people that was included in that, the red folder thing. And in the process there, that the prices that were given to the Treasury, which I confirmed that later too with Molly, by the way, was $529,000 to $565,000 is what was given to the Treasury.
Okay. So this dude is saying 500K per coin, okay? And you know, that sounds kind of crazy, but you got to realize like it's kind of like the way what XRP is doing, you kind of have to look at it like it's not a coin anymore. Like it's a piece of technology basically, the way they're using it. But like you have to think about if you had a giant factory, right? Think about if you have a factory that holds all the money in the world, right? So like you got different accounts, you got bank accounts, you got stock accounts, you got this, you got that, blah, 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 all across the world, right? And it's all in this one factory, right? So XRP would be like, you have your factory, right? But you got like, the factory's gigantic, right? And you're only using half of the factory. So this is like turning on the lights to the other half of the factory that has not been used, because all the money that's in, like if you have a bank account in it's like, if there's like a bank account and it has like, say it has $1 million in it. If it's like a savings account, that savings account isn't being used, it's just being saved. But if you turn it into a stable coin, then that $1 million can be brought on chain and then used. So you got to think about how much money is actually just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. And so that it's just like new money just being added. You know what I'm saying? It's just like turning on the lights to the factory and just using more, because there's tons of money, but it's just sitting there. So this dude's saying, he's saying like 1,500,000 bands, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's the real reason they ain't talking about the XRP. But this guy, I just saw this video today, but this dude, my boy Crypto Phoenix. Oh yeah, well, and then we're gonna hit this lady up. Her name's Jazzy Cooper. She works at Ripple, so maybe we can have her on the. We're gonna try to have her on the channel, and then boom, you know what I'm saying? But this is the other guy. So, if you guys don't know, this is Crypto Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out Crypto Phoenix, because he puts it into perspective. I don't know who this dude is, but dismantling the legacy framework to interpret. This dude from he over there from Greece or something. He got accent and stuff, and then with this Clarity Act. So basically, I'm not really too sure about this Clarity Act thing, but basically, yeah, you got to think that even if the U.S. doesn't pass the Clarity Act, there's people internationally that are using XRP. So even if it doesn't pass in the U.S., Japan is still going to put their assets on the XRP ledger. So it doesn't matter. But so let me give you all the framework or the timeline that this guy, Crypto Phoenix. So he was saying that this the way the timeline is going to be like this. So if Clarity Act does pass, there's going to be another 6 months where they get the repricing done, and then at the end of that 6 months, 3 to 6 months, the price is just gonna go up like parabolic. Not even parabolic, it's gonna be instant. So, but think about what I was saying. If you wanted to put a quadrillion, when I got into crypto, that was the first time I ever heard someone say quadrillion, you know what I'm saying? But if you wanted to put that many assets onto, that's the other reason the price is going to be so high, is because if a bank is using XRP, they can't have the price fluctuate. You know how you're day trading and the price goes up and the price goes down and you lose a little bit of money, but then you get it back and blah, 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 blah. When you're dealing with banks, you can't have price fluctuations. There's no volatility. You can't have volatility or price changes, because these are assets from the bank. They can't, this is people's, this is millions and millions of people's money, so they can't have any price fluctuations. So if XRP was doing cross-border payments, they can't have some whale with $20 million just buy the XRP and drop the price and then it goes back up. It's not a crypto, and it's not like a stock. The price cannot change once they start using it. So that's why when it reprices, it's going to reprice instantly. All the assets are going to go onto the XRP ledger, and then the price is not going to fluctuate. It's not going to go back down. So, but Crypto Phoenix, he says that the price would be around 135,000 per coin. That's what I'm talking about. And he did the math. He was breaking it down. He was like, yeah, if there's like, I don't know what he's saying. It's like 100 trillion. If there's 100 trillion in value on the ledger divided by the circulating supply. But yeah, so that's what my price prediction is. I think because you got to think like you can't have like any volatility. Like the banks don't want anyone to be able to buy into XRP so that they can fluctuate the price. So you know how like Michael Saylor is like buying all the Bitcoin and the price is dropping and they're like fluctuating the market and stuff. Not Michael Saylor. I don't know who's doing it. But like they can't have that with XRP because this is for the banks. This isn't just for, you know what I'm saying? So those are my price predictions. This is going to be like 100,000 up to 500,000 up to 1 million. And yeah, so I just wanted to get on here and tell you all that because, you know, there are price predictions, but they're like, you know, like, what's his name? Jake Claver. He's like $1,000 by, you know, 2027 or whatever. Like, yeah, that'd be crazy. But, but like, you know what I'm saying? The way they talk about XRP and like the amount of money, it sounds closer to 100,000. And then you got to think Bitcoin already made it to 120,000. So if this is doing quadrillions in settlements by the banks have more money than Bitcoin, than all the people in Bitcoin. You feel me? Like, so yeah, and I just want to tell y'all, don't sell it yet. Just wait. And even if the price goes up to 1,000, don't sell. Just wait it out. Because you can borrow against it. You can take your money. You can come over here. Boom. Coin Depot. You can deposit it. Come over here to Coin Depot. And then yeah, you can withdraw loan to value, or you can come over to Kinetic. There's a lot of stuff you can do with your XRP, guys. So you can deposit on here, you'll get 1%. And then you can deposit your XRP and then withdraw as USDT. Yeah, so. And then XRP is about to make one of these directly into the ledger, so you can just borrow straight from XRP ledger. But yeah, guys, do not sell your XRP. Like, this is the crunch time. So it's gonna probably happen. Crypto Phoenix, he's saying even if we do get clarity, it's probably gonna be another 3 to 6 months. And that, because think about it. The banks want us out, right? They don't want us, you feel me? The banks want all of it. So basically, like, what they're going to do is they may pass the Clarity Act, right? And there's going to be a small pump in the price. XRP might not even move. It might not move, but all the other coins might pump. And that's going to make people sell their XRP even more. They're going to be like, oh, all these other coins are pumping. XRP ain't pumping. I'll get rid of it. Boom. So this is going to be this next 3 to 6 months. Once the Clarity Act hits, we got 3 to 6 months, and then that joint's going up. It's going up to, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Y'all know what my prediction is. I'm saying it's going to be 100,000 a coin. I say 100,000 a coin, and it might go there instantly. So guys, don't sell. You know what I'm saying? Hold strong. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. And just remember, we were here from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? XRPArmy, we outside, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We're all going to wake up one day. Like, we're all going to wake up one day and check our portfolio and be like, dang, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. This is the moment. These are the moments of your life that you dreamed about. You know what I'm saying? When like, you didn't know what was about to happen. And you heard the prophet talking about it, and then boom, it came true, you know what I'm saying? So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you all learned something. Don't sell, just be patient. It's gonna be crazier. This XRP thing is crazier than you even realize. It's you can't even really You know what I'm saying? You can't even really fathom it. You feel me? Like it's gonna be crazier than anything. But I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.